You wake up, grab your phone, and a food delivery app is already suggesting exactly what you crave for breakfast. You haven't even formed the thought yet, but the predictive model knows. You had to school. An automated system has already graded your homework based on your past performance before you even hit submit. By the time you sit down with your friends, an algorithm has mapped your location data to predict exactly who you'll be talking to next. This predictive layer operates as a sophisticated system of control, designed to preempt your choices before you can even make them. Industry experts call this tactic behavioral manipulation. By mapping your attention patterns, the algorithm ensures every notification or video is impossible to ignore, effectively automating your daily routine. This chart breaks down the scale of that automation. The average teenager spends 7 hours a day on screens, and 90% of that content is selected entirely by artificial intelligence. Those hours represent a massive surrender of agency. You are effectively working a full-time job where the only goal is feeding data to the algorithm. In 2075, this technology moves from your pocket into your body. Imagine a brain chip that monitors your biology. You crave a slice of pizza, but the device checks your health data and overrides the impulse, routing your body toward a salad instead. In this future, social interaction relies on augmented reality. You see a numerical score hovering over every person you meet, trustworthiness, danger, popularity, and you accept the machine's verdict over your own human intuition. Even physical movement is governed by invisible boundaries. If you step outside your assigned path on the sidewalk, a gentle electric pulse nudges your feet back. This technology is moving out of the hypothetical. Elon Musk's Neuralink brain chip has already entered human testing, proving that the hardware is functioning right now. The transition to this controlled future has already begun. The infrastructure is being built right now. This system works by hijacking your biology, specifically the dopamine pathways that drive the human reward center. Digital interfaces are engineered to trigger this chemical. Every like, every notification, and autoplay provides a micro-hit of dopamine, keeping the brain in a state of constant stimulation. This flowchart illustrates reinforcement learning. Tech companies run billions of experiments daily, tracking actions, delivering rewards, and measuring behavioral shifts. This exact machine training framework is now applied to you. By controlling the reward, the algorithm trains human behavior like teaching a dog. Former Google design ethicist Tristan Harris explicitly compares modern smartphones to slot machines in your pocket. Each time you swipe down to refresh a feed, you are pulling the lever of a digital gambling device, waiting to see what reward the algorithm chooses to dispense. A 3-hour scrolling session is the inevitable result of a biological nervous system interacting with a perfectly optimized feedback loop. Cinematic robots taking over the world through violence is a fictional trope. The real method of algorithmic control is quiet, convenient, and invisible. In the 1950s, psychologist B.F. Skinner proved that creatures inside a closed environment will stay there indefinitely if they receive perfectly timed, unpredictable rewards. Tech companies have scaled Skinner's behavioral conditioning principles to a global level, applying them to billions of humans simultaneously. The most effective prison is one without walls, an environment so perfectly stimulating that the user actively chooses never to leave the cage. Awareness of this manipulation immediately restores a degree of your agency. Recognizing the code is the first step toward reclaiming your free will. You can fight the algorithm with a timer. Setting hard limits on your screen time creates a physical barrier against the dopamine loop. Shifting your phone to grayscale removes the biological trigger. Stripping away the color neutralizes the visual reward system, turning the device back into a boring, functional tool. Finally, start questioning your impulses. The next time you open an app, ask, did I choose this, or did the AI choose it for me? If a machine can predict every move you make tomorrow, the concept of free will becomes an open question. Comment below to cast your vote. Team Human or Team AI? Who wins in 2075? And to see how AI is already reading your emotions through your camera, click the next video.